Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Coffee Shop Soundstage. My name is Karen Edwards, and we are coming to you live from the International Roofing Expo in San Antonio, Texas. And I am sitting here at the table with my friend Mandy McIntyre. It's so great to see you.
You too, Karen. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, Mandy is from Level Up Consultants. Can you just tell everybody what that is?
Yeah, so I come from roofing. I spent 10 years with a contractor. Then I started my own consulting business, and it's leadership and company culture consulting to help retain, engage, and attract your workforce, keep them happy, healthy, thriving, with a big focus on mental health.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you, I saw you this morning. But we each were part of an educational session, and you were. What was it? What was the title of your session?
Breaking the silence, discussing addiction, suicide, and mental health in general in roofing.
How did that session go?
It went really well. It's always awkward to talk about these things because no one wants to, right? Who wants to? But we need to.
Yeah.
Construction has one of the highest suicide rates in any other industry, and if you work in construction, you are more likely to die by suicide or addiction than every other workplace-related fatality combined. So that includes the OSHA Fatal 4, falls, struck-bys, caught-in-betweens, and electrocutions. So it's our number one safety hazard, and we aren't talking about it enough,
right?
Really. And the NRCA has really gotten on board, which is amazing. And so, these are the tough conversations we just have to have if we're going to fix anything.
What was the kind of questions that you were getting from people?
So a lot of the questions were mostly like, I've said something, they're not responding, I don't know what else to do. And that happens. But you kind of have to stay a little vigilant. Mm-hmm. And my question to them was, okay, well, where was this initial conversation? And a lot of times it's in passing, it's distracting. You don't want to talk about these things openly. So I suggested take someone out to breakfast, out to lunch, have a private conversation and address it in a way saying, look, you're not in trouble. I'm not mad at you. I'm here because I'm concerned. Can you help me understand what's going on? And when you present it that way, most people are then more forthcoming versus, hey, is something wrong? You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's tough.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well, and you will do training about how to have those conversations, right?
I do. So I do mental health first aid training. It's an 8-hour training. You get a 3-year certificate through the National Council for Mental Health, from the National Council for Mental Well-Being. And it's basically like first aid, but it's all mental. So it helps you identify, understand, and respond to these challenges. It gives you the confidence and the empowerment really to have these conversations. And so I love it. I love what I do. It's very difficult sometimes, but it's needed.
Emotions.
It's so emotional.
I mean, think about this, right? You probably do first aid training. You probably do CPR training. Why wouldn't you do mental health training?
And that's the agenda, I'm trying to put out there and to change that narrative, because if it's our number one safety concern, if it's what's killing our people in this industry more than anything else, more than falls, okay, we have to be proactive in this safety initiative, and it's a safety initiative.
Yeah.
And you don't wait until somebody falls to start enforcing fall protection. You do it to prevent the fall, so it's that same mentality.
Yeah.
Be proactive with this. Start putting some toolbox talks. I can help you do it. Do something to help try to change these statistics.
So what does it look like if someone hires your company to work with them on the culture and the leadership? Is it a day? Is it over a period of time? There's
so many options. I really try to tailor it to each individual organization, depending on where they're at, where you're at, what they're trying to achieve, what their demographic is. Do you have a lot of people in recovery, or do you not even know? So maybe some surveys. Sometimes I just come in and I just do a 1-hour safety talk. Sometimes it's virtual. Sometimes we do a full-blown training across the whole. So it really depends on your goals, where you're at, and then we kind of figure that out together.
I like that you customize it.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah, every business is different.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Aw, well, that's fantastic.
Thank
I know
you.
You're heavily involved with National Women in Roofing.
Yes.
And you helped them put together some of their trainings and education, didn't you?
Yeah, we've done some webinars and different things, and also with NRCA, we did a program that's live on the website now. So I am trying to really spearhead this as best possible through any organization or company that will let me.
And that's why we
Truly.
have Mandy here today.
Thank you.
Because we want to help get that word out too, that that there are things you can do and there are resources.
Yeah. And one thing, if I could add, so
Sure.
I think the biggest resource out there that not many people are aware of is 988. So 988, it's the suicide and crisis hotline, meaning if you're in a mental health situation, whether it's yourself or someone else, you call, text, go online with 988. It's free. There's trained crisis counselors. It's in English, it's in Spanish. So when I do my trainings, I give hard hats with the 988 sticker. And in the packet, NRCA made 988 hard hat stickers. So, that's the biggest free resource that everyone should be aware of and not many people know about.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of new.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
It's only a couple years old. Yeah.
But, if you're in that situation and you need somebody to talk to.
And you don't know what to do,
Right.
call 988.
Yeah.
I've used it. They're phenomenal.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Mandy, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you,
Thank
Karen.
you for doing what you do.
Thank you.
You're making a difference in a lot of people's lives, and that's really important.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Woo! Okay, so to learn more about Mandy and how to get in touch with her, go on to RoofersCoffeeShop.com. We've got a directory out there for you, all the contact information, and then maybe you can start implementing something like this in your company. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Don't go away because there's more to come, and we hope to see you next